discussed in a previous session, that is commands, DML commands, DDML, DCL, TCL, and DQL commands. Okay. So another we discussed different type of commands, right? Insert, update, delete will come under DML. Create, alter, drop will come under this DDL. Okay. First, the under DML command, there is one important command will be there, that is create. First, we will start with create command. Okay, because of we need at least one table to practice our sessions. For that reason, I am starting with create command. Create will come under which DML, which command? Sorry,
DDL.
DDL command. Okay, yeah. First, first of all, let's go for our database. Now we are using OnCoachDB database. I don't want to use the OnCoach database. I want to use our newly created database. Use practice DB. Let's execute this one. I'm pressing F5. Now it's changed. Okay. We are under practice database. Now I'm going to remove this one. Okay. We are already recording our session. I can share this. Let's start with create and create one object, at least one object to practice our session. I'm going to create one simple table. Create table, the name of the table. Okay, this is the syntax of our table creation. Create table, after that table name. What is the name of the table you want to give? That name we can give here. Okay, simply I will give employee table. Okay, the name of your table is employee. After that, open the bracket and close the bracket. Under brackets, we should use tables. How we want to design this table? Table is a collection of rows and columns. Okay? Yeah, rows and columns. Under this, we wanted to create a field names, right? Columns. Field in the sense columns or attributes. Attributes also we can call it. Okay. Suppose EMP ID I am going to create. So for each column, there is three properties. Three properties. Okay. What are those? Name of the column, second one is data type of that particular column, whatever you are going to create that column. Okay, and then size of the column. Okay, these are three important properties for each field. Okay, there is a three properties: name of the column, data type, and size of the column. So based on this, we should create our table columns. EMP ID in the sense which format it will be. Okay,
It means character.
it's not a character, it's a
Okay.
digits, number.
Number.
Data type it will be. Okay. Data types, for data types, how many data types are there in a database? Int,
Into
varchar,
char, n varchar,
varchar of size we can mention
size.
here.
Okay.
N varchar, then float, decimal,
Char also, right?
Char also.
Char and
Text.
text to money,
Then
money.
yeah, money is the data type.
And
Big int is the data
big
type.
into small.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is
Okay.
fine. Okay,
Okay.
these are basic data types.
Data types.
Yeah, in our day-to-day life, we can see this type of database. Sorry, data types.
Data types.
Now, int is for numeric data.
No.
Numeric data in the sense digits only, numbers.
Okay.
Numbers will come under integer.
Interior.
Integer in the sense number only. Varchar is a string data type.
String.
String in the sense letters. Your name is a letter. That time you can, if you wanted to create employee name, you can use varchar, or else you can use nvarchar.
Marker.
Why they introduce varchar and nvarchar? Varchar, it's a non-unicode,
Unique.
non-unicode data type. Okay,
Means
means non-unicode in the sense it will accept only English
only
language.
English language.
Only English
Okay. Okay.
language. Okay, it won't accept other language like
Has
Japanese,
Japanese
French,
friends.
different languages.
Okay.
It won't accept it. So for for accepting that other languages also, they have introduced one more data type, that is
And worker.
nvarchar. It will accept any of the language. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
French, Japanese, anything, it will accept it. Okay, for that reason they have introduced two data types, that is varchar and nvarchar. Varchar is Unicode data type. Nvarchar is non-Unicode. That is non-Unicode. This is Unicode. If they will ask, you should tell the differences. Varchar is it for, it will accept English language, so it is a non-Unicode data type. So nvarchar is a Unicode data type. It will accept other languages also, like French, Japanese. Okay, um, like that you can tell. And varchar, it will store the data. For suppose one character, it will occupy 1 byte, 1 byte of data. Okay, one 1 byte. Okay, but not 1 byte, 1 bit. Here two, 1 byte or bit. Okay, 1 byte you can. Okay, here 2 bytes. I'm not sure about byte and bits. Okay, I will tell you. Okay, we can take this one. One character, it will occupy one, size is one. For one character in nvarchar, it will store two character length. Why they occupied only 1 byte, or here 2 bytes? We are not sure how many characters we can write in French or different language, Japanese, or they might be in different characters might come. Okay, so suppose in our English, A will be there. So if you go for French, there might be two characters would be there. So we are not sure. For that reason, they are going to use two characters for each two bytes for each character. The size of that character. So that is the reason. Sorry, those are the differences between varchar and nvarchar. I will tell you clearly in later session. So just remember that one. Okay. Now, okay. Employee ID. What is the data types we can create it here? Integer data type we can give. Next, tell me some other fields. EMP name. What is the data type?
Worker.
Varchar of 50 I can give. Okay, sorry, paragraph 50. Why I am not giving size here, integer? See here, there is a three properties for
Employee
each
ID.
field, right?
Employee
Employee
ID.
ID, sorry, each field there is a three properties. One is employee, sorry, column name. Another one is data type of that column. Another one property is size of that column, size of that data type. How much size you wanted to give that for that field, you want to mention that size. But I didn't mention for this one employee ID, I didn't mention that size of this integer. Why? Why? Because integer is a pre system defined data type. It will occupy, by default it will occupy some size. No need to give size here. Okay, if you give the size it will throw error. So here, so by default it will so the system will act by that size of that integer. Okay, no need to give. But here varchar we should give how much size you want to give. Suppose a name, you want to give 10 characters, you can give 10. No issues. That way. After that, salary. What is the data type? We can give here integer or else money.
Big enter money.
Money also we can give. For money also I am not giving the data size of that data type. See here. No need to give that one. Money also it will occupy. The system automatically will occupy some size. Next, I am going to execute this table. Select it and F5. Commands completed successfully. That means this table is created under our database practice DB. Suppose if we wanted to see that database, table information, what is the command we want to go? We want to go
From
select
star
from. What is the table name?
practice DB. Table employee ID. Employee.
See clearly, okay. What the
Employee.
table name? Employee is the table name. Now execute it. What will be there? What you can see in our output window?
Result.
What is the structure of that table? What is the fields will be there under table? We can see that fields. But you are not able to see this field data type, right? This field, what is the data type of that fields, and what is the size of that fields? Everything that we can call it as metadata. Understand? This employee ID, there is some data type, but there is some size also. Okay, I'm not able to see that metadata information, but I wanted to see that structure and that metadata information and everything. How you can able to see that metadata information? We were previously discussed about this metadata information, right? So for that one, you should execute this predefined store procedure will be there. sp underscore help of the table. Okay. If we execute this one, it will give metadata information of that particular table. This is the background information. Okay. See here under results, name. What is the table name? Employee. Owner. Who is the owner of the table? DBO. It's a owner in the sense it's a schema. By default the schema will be DBO. If you wanted to create new schema, if you wanted to create your own schema, you should create it. You can create and you can map it that one. That whose work that one, that's a DBS work. To map that schema to particular user, it will come for DBS roles. Okay, they will map their permissions, they will map that schemas and everything. And the type of that table, what type? It will be user table, right? User defined table. Because of that, we are able to see that user table, the type of that one, and created date and time.
Mm.
See here, with the timestamp when it got created, it is showing here.
Mm.
Okay, and here under this session, column names. What are the column names we have created? See here, integer, employee name, salary. You can see here employee ID, employee name, salary. Under columns, you can see these three. What is the type of that columns? For this one, employee ID, what is the type you gave here?
Mm.
Integer, right? See here, it is stored integer. Employee name, what is the type of that employee name? Varchar. Here, salary, for salary, what the data type we have given?
Money.
Money data type. And here, come here, computed. Computed column or not. You just forget about this computed. We'll discuss later. I'm not sure about this computed. I'll see and let you know. Okay. And come to length. What is the length? What is the size of the data type? See here. We didn't give data type size for this int, but by default it got stored for 4 bytes. It will store. Okay. The system only automatically will take the size of this integer. Okay? And what is the precision and scale? Precision in the sense if you go for a float, if you go for decimal, that time we can discuss precision and scale. Okay, forget about this one as of now. Hmm? Yeah. Next, nullable. Is this field is nullable? Yes. We didn't create any constraint, not null constraint on these fields, right? So
Mm.
by default it will be nullable only. If you create any constraints, if you create any um, conditions on this table, it shouldn't be nullable. So that time it will come no. I don't want to create any nulls under this field. That time you should create constraints on this field. What is the constraint? Not null constraint. It will come. Okay. That time it will become no. All are yes now. So if you give some insertions like null data, it will accept. No issues. Without throwing any error, it will store the null values. Okay. Trim trailing blanks. So blanks, if there is any blanks will be there. That one, suppose spaces like there is a space, right? After that I gave this one. This is our data, but why we need this space? It's not required. It will data consumption, right? It will take more data. So for that situation, we can use some functions. We can trim the data. So that time it will change this information, I guess. Yeah, I guess we can change this one. Okay, we can't change this automatically. It will change whatever the you are going to modify. According to that, it will change this information. This metadata information, when we can change, if you want to alter the data, alter the fields, that time it will change that metadata information. But we can't see this metadata information while changing to our objects. It will be stored in background. Automatically it will run in background and it will store whatever we are going to running that command. According to that changes, it will store the metadata information. You can't see that one as of now. When you can see that metadata information, if you want to see really, then you should execute this command. Okay, that time it will come.
I know these commands.
You know these commands.
Yeah, already I will use it, these commands.
Okay, anyway,
Okay,
anyway,
no problem.
anyway, we should discuss, right?
Okay, okay.
That's it.
Mm.
And fixed nullables, these are not required. This is a collation in the
That
sense this is the format of the data
data
storage.
storage.
Okay,
Format as well, not this is na
this is a format. That means which
format
format, which language it will be stored the data.
compatible. That one is
Hmm?
uh,
Yeah, compatible
management
language.
studio is there na.
Uh,
though that I mean 12 or 14
Mm-hmm.
that that uh, uh, command then I'm IPI like that
Okay, IPA.
compatible
Compatible language. Yeah, you
compatible
told that one.
language
Compatible language. Okay,
language.
that one. There is some different compatible
Mm,
collations will be there. That it will be okay. It's not required. Yeah. Now here come to here identity. So if
mm,
there is any identity field, it will store identity.
mm.
Now in our table there is no
There is
identity,
no
no
identity,
identity column
no
defined.
columns defined.
So
So,
if you create that one identity, you can see seed value and increment value,
mm,
not for replication. Okay,
mm,
it will be null. Okay, if you create that identity, then we can see this one. After that, we will see again this metadata information. So
mm.
here these are all empty. If there is any constraint, if there is any foreign keys and everything, it will store under here. Okay,
Oh,
under row guide column, under data located on file group, you can see different information here. Okay, after changing of our the objects information, that's it. And let's we have created right the table. And next step is what it will be.
insert or update or delete. First, you can insert
Yeah,
some data.
first we need to insert the data into the table. Suppose here you are seeing some issue, right? Red mark for this one. Sometimes the database, what it will happen, we have created newly, right? The database table,
Uh,
so it is not understanding. Oh, this is already will be there or not. It is not understanding. So manually we have to do. We have to refresh our local cache. Then only it will understand. Then only it will refresh our database objects. Refresh local cache under edit. Go for edit.
okay.
Intelligence.
Mm.
Under intelligence, you can see refresh local
Refresh
cache.
local cache.
Now see, it will automatically will go over that red mark. See that way. Okay. Next step is to inserting that sample data.
Mm.
There is a two ways to insert sample data using graphical user interface or using
Query.
commands. First, we will go for command. How to insert using insert command. Insert into employee.
Yes.
What are
Employee
the
ID.
tables of employee?
Employee ID.
EMP ID. Automatically, the intelligence
Mm.
is showing here. EMP ID, EMP name,
Mm.
then salary.
Salary.
So specify that one and go for values. Give values. Values of these fields. Okay.
Mm.
Employee ID
One or two.
one. Employee name.
Mm.
Employee name is string data type. String data type will we should give under
You
quotes
can give
only.
some name.
Yeah, under quotes we should give that name.
Uh,
Okay. A
Single
B
quotes.
C. Okay.
Mm.
After that salary. Salary
Salary.
is money data type.
Uh,
I can give some
some
salary like
10,000
that.
or
Okay.
20,000. You can
Now
create.
I am going to execute this insertion. See here. It got
One
affected one
value.
row.
Yeah.
Now go and see our data is stored or not. See, yeah, it got stored successfully.
Mm.
This one. Next, I want to give multiple records.
Mm.
I want to insert multiple rows. Okay. So now no need to specify values like that. Okay. Just to do comma separation
Uh, and only
and
give
give
values only.
values.
And
Next, I already created this one. So next time ADB.
15,000.
Okay, as your wish. I'm going to give 3 under this. Something you can give.
Mm. Okay. No problem.
Again, if you want to give more records, you just comma separation, open the brackets, give the uh, employee ID. and name of that employee, and what is the salary, 30,000. Okay, and give that employee name JHOM. Okay, now I'm going to execute this. Now this time how many records it will insert? 3 records it will insert. 3 records got affected. That's it. Insertion is done. Next time update. Suppose the data will be stored here. I got to know. I have inserted some records with incorrect data. I saw that data and I came to know, oh, this is wrong information. I need to update that information. So in that situation, we should go for update statement. Update table name. The table name set. What are the what field values you want to change? That field name you should give. Suppose the name is I incorrectly named the employee. ABC I gave. I wanted to change a particular person name. ABC is incorrect name, right? Who kept that name? It's incorrect. So I wanted to change. So MP name equal to, I want to set Raj. Instead of what? Instead of ABC, I want to change Raj. So that time we should give where condition. Where you wanted to change that name. Instead of ABC, I wanted to change Raj. Okay. Where EMP name equal to ABC. See, one row affected. Okay. I think you know these commands already. Okay. Anyway, simply will go. I'm just remembering you these commands. Okay, one command is enough for updation. Next, go for delete. I want to delete unwanted information, unwanted rows. So I came to know, I saw the data. Oh, ABD, this is unwanted data. It's not at all required. This user is not at all present in our data, our organization. Why we should keep it this information, this row information? So you came to know, you analyze and you discuss with your manager. Oh, this is incorrect information. Someone is wrongly entered this information. So I am going to delete this information. That way you should inform to your manager. If he accepted, okay. If you got permission granted, yeah, you can go and delete it. No issues. That way. In that situation, you came to you entered to that database, and you need to use our table, your own table, and you need to delete that information. Okay, delete from table. Syntaxes, you should observe the syntaxes. Table. If I am going to execute this one, what it will happen? Entire information, entire table data information will delete. So I don't want to delete entire information. Okay, so I want to record. Yeah, suppose yeah, let's see. I'm going to use begin transaction. For showing purpose, I use a begin transaction. Begin transaction, if you use the begin transaction, we can able to roll back that information. Okay, I'm going to execute that. With these two commands, we should execute. If you execute with this command, we can't roll back. The database you won't understand. We are running only this command, so that's why it will commit into database. If you execute with begin transaction, then it will understand. Oh, he executed with begin transaction. He opened one transaction. I need to hold that information. So it will store that information until and unless I need to commit or roll back the data. Okay, let's execute it. See, 4 rows got affected. Now you are going to, now you just selected the table information. See, there is no data. So we deleted everything. Now I wanted to roll back the data. So just use roll back. Now this time only you can execute one this command only. No need to execute all these commands. Okay. Only rollback is enough. Executed. Commands completed successfully. Now you can able to see that old data. See, that is the use of begin transaction, and that is the delete function will work. Delete class will work without where class.
Yeah, one thing,
Yeah, you can ask.
begin trend, we can always using create the table or any particular time only we can
Any
use.
particular time, like suppose you wanted to do some real time scenarios. Real time scenarios is in the sense of how I can say. Suppose daily transactions will be there, daily entries will be there. Suppose some users got entered into our organization. What they will do usually, they will fill their information in website. Okay. Once they fill that information, it will store in database.
Okay.
Okay. There they, what they will do to storing that information, whole information, they will create one procedure. Database developers, in that procedure they will mention begin transactions, everything, every exception handling, everything they will mention. In that situation, what it will happen is there is any error while creating that user, or if there is any error will happen, it will roll back everything. Okay, it won't commit the data. I'll tell you later that one, how it will work, that begin transaction, in which situation we will use that begin transaction. Real time scenarios also will take. Okay, this is a very basic. Begin transaction in the sense to get to commit or roll back the data. That time we should use begin transaction. For example, one person, one user came to our website. He is going to register. He is going to register our application. Okay, and he is a paid member. He is paying the amount also. That time he got some issue, some other issue. What it will be? That issue is not a matter. Some case, some situation he got the issue, and he is not able to pay the amount. Okay, that time what it will do? The begin transaction will work in background. He don't know that about that one. The database developers will create that procedure, like different different conditions. Okay, if anything, if any error will happen to user side, what it will do? It will roll back the every data. Some part he fill that username and he fill that usernames. He fill the all details of the what we can say, all
Even
details. Okay, he
okay,
filled all
even
details. Under payment session he got an issue. Okay.
you can roll back into temporary data also, no? You can use begin also. Uh, uh, temporary data is there, na?
Yeah, temporary data will be there.
Temporary data also you can roll back, na?
Yes, yes,
Using
temporary.
using begin trans.
Yes, yes, temporary table data also you can roll back it. Okay. This it will come. We can as of now you didn't get that much idea on begin transaction, so slowly you can get it. Okay,
Okay.
in which situation we can use that one. Simply I told you this one. This is the way to roll back the data. In real time scenarios also, this is the way to roll back our data. But in real time scenarios, we can see many of the tables, many of the data parts, many of the conditions, lot of sessions, lot of lines of comments
Lot
would
of
be there. So that time you can able to debug line by line, and you need to understand everything, right? So it's Little bit complicated, but you can able to understand. That is update. Okay. What it will be? We have completed begin transaction also, and delete where class. With where class we need to delete, right?
Yeah.
Delete from the table
Table.
employee where class. Where
Where
which data you want to delete? Where ID you can
ID,
give, or ABD you can give,
salary.
or salary also you can give. No issues. If it will be duplicate, that time it will be problem. We should give unique name only. Okay. Now I am going to give employee ID. I want to delete employee ID too. Let's delete it. So deleted. Okay. Now we can see only second ID is deleted. That's it. Next,
Delete, create also done.
create also done. Alter. Let's
Insert
go for alter.
alter.
Yeah. This time, let's see first the table metadata. SP underscore help. Remember this one. SP underscore
Help.
help the table name.
Employee.
This way we can see metadata information. Okay. Now remember it. This one. Employee ID. What is the data type? Into.
Into.
Employee name. What is the data type? Varchar.
Varchar.
What is the size of that varchar? 50. Now I am going to change the metadata of employee name. Okay. So if you want to change metadata information, what is the command?
Alter.
Alter table. What is
Table.
the table name?
Table name employee.
Table name is employee. Alter, again alter, to alter the columns. What is the column name? Alter column. Column name is MP name, right? There is a varchar of 100. I wanted to go. I wanted to use 100
Okay.
size of that data type. Now you can able to see that one. See here. Here it is varchar of 50, right? I didn't execute this command. If I executed this command, what it will be? You can see that change. Commands completed successfully. Where is that SP underscore? Oh, where is that SP underscore? Okay. SP underscore help employee. See, the length is changed. So that is the use of alter. We can alter the metadata information. Suppose I want to um, suppose I wanted to add another field, new field. Okay. Already table is existed in database, but I need to add that field, one more field. That time we should go for alter only. Alter table employee add add field name. What is the field name you can give? You should give the field name. I will give grade. Grade is the field name. Grade char of 1. Size is 1. I am going to give. Let's execute this command. What it will happen? See now grade is added, but there is no data. We didn't, suppose if already there is a data, if you add new field, that time it will take by default null values. Okay, that's it. That is the use of alter command. You understand, right? Next is drop. Drop to delete the objects in a database, right? Yeah. Let's take a backup of that table first. Drop, you know, right? Why should I give again? Do I need to give that syntax for drop? Drop table name. That's it. Drop object name.
Object.
That's it. Okay. Okay. That's it for today. If you have
Drop,
any doubts, you
drop,
just ask me.
drop means drop table name.
Drop table name. That's it.
Uh,
Okay. Drop table. The name of the table employee.
uh,
This way. If you drop this one, if you execute this command, the table won't be available in our database. We can't able to see that data table name under our database if you execute this one. That's it. Anything else? Any doubts?
nothing.
No doubts.